Hi everyone. Today is day one of me being on HRT, hormone replacement therapy. I am biologically male, identify as non-binary, and I am transfem, which it means that I am taking estrogen and anti-androgens to block the male hormones such as testosterone. Um, my goal currently is I made it a little vague so that way I don't disappoint myself because, um, well, I guess I should introduce myself first. Um, Hi, I'm Dakota. I am 24 years old. I live in Florida, born and raised, been here my whole life. Anyone thinking about moving to Florida, don't do it. It sucks. It's good to visit, not to live. Yeah, so about 4 years ago, I realized that I enjoy my femininity a lot more than my masculinity, and I started to question my gender identity. And I thought about it for a while. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do hormones, if I wanted, like, what I wanted to do. And then when I was sure, by the time I was sure, I was in a relationship where my partner told me that if I were to start anything, she would break up with me, which sounds shitty, but um, in her defense, she was attracted to guys, and so she wasn't bisexual, pansexual, just straight. So I can't really blame her. So no hard feelings there on her part towards her for that. But yeah, so like I said, I'm on day one currently of my hormones, male to female. Um, as you can see, I already have my hair grown out a decent length, which I'm very happy about. I wish the sides were a bit longer, but they're getting there. Um, so yeah, I'm I'm very excited. It's been something I've been thinking about for, like I said, for 4 years, which is, for me, it's a long time. It's been a very long 4 years. So finally starting has been very, very exciting. I am getting more hormones through Planned Parenthood. Yeah, they don't do just abortions. They do a lot of stuff which many people are surprised about. They're actually really awesome. They do not only birth control, which includes abortion, but also other forms of birth control like implants and stuff like that. You can go to them for those. You can go to them for STD testing, which is honestly something everyone should do when they have a new sexual partner. So keep that in mind. And they do trans stuff to medical stuff. Yeah, like hormone replacement therapy, which is what I'm on through them. You can get it through somewhere else, and you can always transfer your program, your therapy program, to a new doctor if you so wish later on down the line. Like, I will probably eventually talk to a LGBT behavioral therapist and have it transferred over to them from Planned Parenthood. But for the time being, I'm just going to keep it with them because they were really cool. It was my first visit. I told them, yeah, I've been thinking about it for 4 years. And they said, no problem. I'm glad you finally, decided to do what you would like to do. And so they were really supportive, really sweet. And they do take insurance. I have Cigna, so I use that through my work. So Yeah. Um, Actually, I guess that's a good segue onto work. So my job, I'm not gonna say for privacy reasons, I'm not gonna say where I work, but I do security jobs, and the job I work at is really good, really inclusive, and they definitely do their part to include everyone. Um, uh, so from all paths of life. Um, the first thing I did was I talked to my human resources representative and let them know, hey, so this was about a month or so ago. Let them know, hey, this may be happening, or this is happening. I'm not sure when, but it is, and they reached out to the legal department to clear it, but then they were like, yeah, just follow the wardrobe guidelines and you'll be fine. And yeah, so I'm clear to wear makeup and paint my nails and nude colors, nail polish, of course, to stay professional. Um, but yeah, so I'm able to use modest makeup at work if I so wished, which starting the first of the year, I plan to start small with some mascara, and I will probably paint my nails. Um, I'm thinking like a very pale pink. Um, but yeah, so very exciting stuff waiting for the new year. By the time you see the next video, which should be in about um, probably in about a month, it may be 2 weeks. I don't know how often I'll be doing this video series, but yeah, so next video I'll have started using mascara and nails, and I'll probably keep it on after work for the video because I work overnights. So it is currently like 8 something in the morning for me, and it is after work, which is why my hair is very flat right now. And I thought about just tying it up, but then I decided against it. And yeah, so yeah, good times. So oh, back to the work. So today when I started my therapy, or last night technically, when I took my first dose, I went to my supervisors, and because HR won't tell them anything, they'll just tell them like, yeah, they don't tell them anything. All that would happen is if I decided to not update my supervisors, I would come in with makeup and they'd be like, and then I'd have to tell them, hey, it's cleared through HR. And then they would reach out to HR to double check, and then all would be good. Um, but so, but I did talk to them individually. I brought them we went into a little side office, and I was like, hey, just so you know, I just started hormone therapy for a gender transition, and so it's already been cleared with HR. They already know about it. So all of that is good. And and oh, I don't like that. It's a lot darker. There we go. Technical difficulties. But yeah, so I talked to my soups, and they were pretty chill with it. They were like, okay, well, it's very brave of you, which I guess it's brave. I mean, I was kind of worried about it for a while, but about the backlash from family and friends. But I eventually was like, I'm just going to do what I want to do. My happiness comes first. Yeah, and speaking of family, for background, my family is very Christian. Next week, I am going over to my mom's house. I live separate from my family. I'm out on my own, and next week I'm going over to my parents' place where my sisters will also be joining me. I have an older and a younger sister, and everyone will be there. My mom, my stepdad, my sisters, and I'm going to kind of come out and tell them that I started hormone therapy next week, and I'm kind of really nervous, but my mom has mellowed out a lot in recent years, so so I'm not as worried anymore about that, but it's still very nerve-wracking. So yeah, that'll be another change in the next video, whether it's 2 weeks from now or a month. There'll be a lot to go over, I guess. So I don't know if there'll be any physical changes by then, but there will at least be a few life changes. So I'm kind of nervous, but looking forward to it. So very exciting stuff. So yeah, so if you want to follow me on my journey, this is mostly so that I can document my own personal journey as I go through this transition, but so I can look back later and see my progress and see the changes. But I decided to upload this to YouTube because if there's someone out there if you're out there and you're online and you're not sure if you would be satisfied with the changes for like male to female, HRT, hopefully over the next couple years as things change, you'll see my transformation and decide, hey, it worked for them, it could work for me. And hopefully these videos will help someone out there that is in that position and they're undecisive and they're not sure if they're going to be satisfied. So hopefully these videos will help. And if you watch this first video and you stay up to date, just make sure to like the video. I already feel like a sellout just asking that, but it'll be a good way to show support for me and to know, to keep uploading these videos, because I could very easily set them as private, but I want to see how this goes. So if you're watching this video and you like it, feel free to drop a like. I'm not asking for a sub or anything, but yeah, so just so the support would show that this is something that people would want to see. So yeah, that's it for this video. Just a brief introduction of myself and the start of my journey and where I'm starting from. So hopefully in like 2 years, I'll look back at this video and I'll be a completely different person, and both, physically, emotionally, and mentally and spiritually. And I'll be like, wow, like, I'm happy with myself. Look at how far I've come. And that's really what this is for. So, yeah, that's it. So, thank you. If you are seeing this, have a great day. You are perfect the way you are. And, but that doesn't mean that you can't be better than who you are now. And, yeah, that's really it. So, have a good day, guys.